Okay, so we are in the dragon burial ground. Supposed to be finding dragon bones for some goofy archaeologist type person who thinks a big fight took place here who knows how long ago, involving dragons, both good and bad, and little allies with them and stuff. So we're just here supposed to be collecting, stuff to help them figure out what happened. Collapse that stone. Let's see. That way or that way? Let's go up. More up. You're missing. Try going to that dungeon with the demons and automations or whatever without auto hitting or touch spells. Good lord. Yeah, that's Blackwood. I run through most of that dungeon in story mode because otherwise it's just too frustrating and takes too long too. Because it's like, yeah, I just run that in story mode. Blackwood, yeah. You know what I meant. We know what Pyro is talking about. Cybernetic stuff. See, look. Dragon stuff. Oh, we're here already. Good knife, but I couldn't hit with anything. Yeah, that's what I mean. You put it on story mode and it goes much faster. Lathamus quickly and greedily looks around the cave. When he touches the walls, his hands tremble. Oh, this must be the Sanctum Sanctorum. Perhaps whatever is hidden behind these doors provoked such violent conflict. Or will we find a tomb of forgotten draconic chiefs instead? I must solve this mystery. Would you look at this? Ancient draconic runes. Even I can only guess at their meaning. Simply astonishing. How many centuries old is this place? Lathamus grins as if he can't quite believe his own luck. And do you see this image? This is Apsu spreading his wings over a clutch of glowing dragon eggs. His spouse is supposed to be depicted right here next to him, but the image has been defaced. Such blasphemy. Lathamus studies the door for a few moments. It's cunning magic. I've never faced something like this before. I'm afraid it will take me some time to unlock this door. Days, perhaps weeks. I'm sure your duty calls you, so I dare not delay you any further. Please accept my sincere gratitude, along with this modest reward. Of course, I'll let you know as soon as I find out how to open this lock. I wouldn't be here without your help, and I promise that we'll enter the chamber together. Perhaps I can help. Hey, look. Understanding the significance of the signs and symbols etched deep into the rock proves to be a challenge, but your keen mind is able to grasp a few elusive glimpses of meaning, child, future, world. This is ancient magic. You cannot conquer it with brute force. It will require many days of thoughtful study and examination. Allow me to deal with this tedious work, Commander, and do not trouble yourself. Something about a child in the future of the dragons. This is the dragon dungeon. Sure. How very interesting. Perhaps this is a metaphor, or maybe there is something immensely precious to dragons hidden behind this door, something that is vitally important to their future and the future of the entire world. We stand on the brink of a great discovery. Can't we just break it down?
Hello everyone.
No, wait.
My name
Don't
is
do that.
Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Wednesday. We have no way of knowing how the spell works. What if opening the door by force causes everything inside to be destroyed? No, it's too great a risk. Besides, do you see that bell? It might alert someone. If we try to break down the door, someone who we don't want warned of our don't want warned of our presence. English. Planning to open the door and take all the treasure for yourself? So you distrust me. What a pity. Believe me, if I had a habit of swindling people, I'd be Lathamus the court archaeologist by now. Or something like that, instead of just Lathamus the antiquarian. Besides, it'll take all my concentration to unlock this door, and I work better when I'm alone. Please, trust me. I trusted you. Fine. Thank you. To be honest, I work better when I'm alone. I'll let you know as soon as I succeed. I promise not to enter the chamber without you. Dum dum dum.
Watch out for trouble.
This is a Unity game. If you're really not that interested, you can read about Unity's pseudo-random number generation in the API documentation. Well, yeah, it's a Unity game, but what's that got to do with anything? Out of curiosity. I mean, why did you just bring that up? Other than I say Wednesday a lot, because it is Wednesday. Because the funny thing about random numbers is they're not necessarily that random. But I seem to have a really bad luck with random numbers. And I'm not just talking about in dice games either. I mean everywhere, in real life and everything. Random numbers just don't work for me. Believing the dice rolls are somehow weighted to give you low rolls. Oh, well, like I said, I'd contribute to that because that's my experience. Punch you in the forehead with a ring? Sure. Yes, Unity. Not random at all. There's no such thing as true random number generation in computer science. Well, if you get really deep into it, sure. If you look hard enough, you can always find a pattern.
There are many.
We will be victorious.
Oh, break. Full attack. Oh, three. Only three? That was 4 or 5. Was 4. Veronica. Blast. Yeah, sure. Hit that one.
We won't falter.
Or not. Bob. Get him, Bob. Ta-da. Every roll happens for a reason. Praise the Omnissiah. Yes. Pray to the Omnissiah and things will happen better for you. That's my problem. I don't do that. Haru.
Desna, guide my hand.
And how come we don't get sneak attacks on these guys? Is
Make
that
your
a
peace.
magical beast? Dexterity of the Weaver, no. Hmm. Darren. Still want to know where the concealment's coming from. Because there's nothing on them that suggests concealment. And you can't say the light's a problem either because there's a light source right there. So I want to... Is it because people are in the way? That's never been a thing in this game before though. Or is it? They just don't tell you it is. I just want to know. I'm not bitching, I just want to know. Gimpy. Storm of Justice. This won't hurt. Duck. That was really not good dice rolls, I don't think. 'Cause 10 would have been 60. How much concealment is it, and is it only of range attacks? I've seen the weather-based effects being applied in caves and error. Oh, that could be it, actually. You fire into mine. When you fire into melee, but it doesn't grant concealment, it tells you it's because you're firing into melee. But she's got a feat that's supposed to make that not a thing. And that's just a penalty to hit. And there's a feat to ignore that penalty. So I don't think that's what it is. But the weather-based thing actually makes sense, because earlier in the game, there's snow. We're outside and there's snow going on, and that snow makes everybody in concealment for range. But I believe that there's a bug going on here that's applying that here too. I can see that happening. Effects range doesn't grant it. Right. But this is actually saying concealed. So I think it's the weather effects being improperly used here. That's the impression I'm getting. Oops. Go that.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Strike with all your might.
Only 69. See, and then there's no indication of a concealment roll being made here. I mean, I wish it would. Because it's inconsistent on how what happens. Like the concealment just random.
I will resist.
And then we're also not getting sneak attacks on the spiders either when we should be. Because they're spiders, and spiders so spooky that spooky that characters are firing at them while trying to look away. Yeah, that's it. There was a 20% concealment roll on the other one. Where? When Veronica... Where is it? Oh, concealment mischance at the top. But why is it there? The question is why is it there? It's too loud. Weather 20% is the likely weather could. Oh, I get that it's a weather thing, but there's no indication there's weather inside the cave. So that's the weird part. I mean, I've realized that, this game is perfect and there's no bugs whatsoever in it anymore, so that's why I'm so confused. That was sarcasm, by the way. It's working as intended. But what if it's not? Yes, it's a late error and this source is not late. Yeah, I know. Again, this game is perfectly coded and stuff. Now see, there was no sneak attacks, was there? That was just a crit. Crit provoking all the outflanking going on.
You've made your choice.
Happy Wednesday. Needed a 20, rolled a 1. There's a concealment kicking in, even for melee attacks, which shouldn't be happening in the weather stuff.
We can do it.
I must replenish my powers.
They ever fix some creatures even early on having spell DC saves of like a million? Oh, I don't think I remember any of that stuff. Yeah, so he kicked in a melee too. This is a black dragon scale, scored deeply by claw marks. Yeah, I think it's just a bug on the spider. Well, it might not be a bug on the spider. Well, it could be. Well, I think it is a bug on the spider, simply because the spiders don't have any type of concealment notation on when you inspect them. There's stuff on the ground. Oh, and then this one. So, this fight.
Together, we stand.
So, skeletons. Let's see if they're concealed. Haha, better not be. Stuff they would bump up their difficulty by just adding levels to it, but that would also give them unbeatable spell DCs. I remember getting a disease that there was just literally no way to cure it, and it would kill you traveling on the overland map because it would reduce con. Oh, that one. I don't think that's as vicious as that's the ghoul something or other. I think they get that from ghouls. You could fix it, but you had to make a decent roll. I think that one was more related to getting it to low level, and you couldn't make it because you were too level to make the DC. I think that's what that one was related to, and I don't remember getting it through on this run. But I also had multiple, healers and stuff to deal with that kind of stuff, so it wasn't a big deal. Okay, Aru. Kill the sharpshooter first. 5 steps closer and go.
Prepare yourself.
Roll those 2s. Almost as bad as 1s. Darren. Now this one has like a ton of AC, right? 43 AC, touches 15 though. And immune of course to all the undead stuff. So blast him with Scorching Rays, which are ranged touch attack. There we go. Almost dead. Veronica, go after that one. Or not. Let's see that. Killed that one first.
Take you!
Maybe. Crit for 60, not bad. Ulbrich. Death from above. See the weather concealment bug in chapter 2 when you assault. Right. Did it though? I think they might have fixed that. I'm trying to remember if I ran into that problem in this run, whether the blizzard was still kicking it inside. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at the videos to see. Get him, Bob. Good job, Bob. Yeah, I think they might have, but like I said, I have to check. Go demon. That's fighting for us. Get that one off the screen.
No fear!
Aru, you're a little close. Didn't even see that one there.
Desna, guide my hand.
Good shooting. I don't even know what bow she's using. It doesn't matter, does it? She is using the... I can't tell. That one? No. Speed, okay, that works. So you got the L, that's outsider, doesn't apply to that. Dead or spider, that's the shock, that's for swarms. And Finito's for ghosts and stuff. Darren. More ranged touch attacks. And just kill him. So that's what we keep him around for.
I need to concentrate.
Pesky undead with crap gear. That's why they're dead. Slimy skin. Ugh. Okay.
I will guide.
Okay, Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. She's just telling me what she's going to be doing today. Which means we should have dog cam in a little while.
Focus on the goal.
More stuff. Look, more spiders. I throw a fireball up here, but they're just gonna dodge them. See, look, these guys are charge, magical beast, poison. So what's a magical beast actually mean? Nothing. Trip defense, dexterity of the weaver. So see, there's no indication they have concealment on them. But the swirling means something, but who knows what. Maybe that's a magical beast thing. Maybe that's what it's all about, but it has no documentation on it.
Rely on me.
Get that
We
one, see
cannot
that.
be defeated.
Charge. Concealment.
Make your peace.
And Veronica.
We won't falter.
And I forgot to put
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live.
I'll just have to
You can
resort
also
to
find
brute
Gimpy on
force.
YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. See, and those should have been sneak attacks, too. The one she did hit, that should have been sneak attack damage, because there's 2 people there in melee range. But for some reason, they're not getting affected by that either. So, these guys are very magical. I mean, it's not like they're making them that difficult, it's just annoying.
Strike with all your might.
Okay, where is he going? I just clicked on that spider and he just took off the other way. It was swirling near graphic run. Yes, I see that. Maybe a hint to the concealment, but there's nothing on them when you can, you know, when you examine them, there's no indication that they should be concealed. Other than magical beast. That's the only hint there. And they don't tell you what that is at all. So, whatever the hell that means.
So it comes to this.
How's espresso doing damage? Let's see. Fire stick. Stupid reflex saves. Look in the tabletop rule set, and that may be what, maybe it. No bug is there and no description. Maybe. Yeah, see, we're still getting concealment even in, you know, melee, so there's something possibly goofy going on.
Without risk!
Prepare yourself.
Ow. Oh, that's the shield that sun marked. Yeah, it's this buff that he has on Sela. So every time she gets hit, they take damage.
We can do it.
It's not bad. No concealment mentioned for magical beast. Yeah, so it's a bug of some kind more than likely. Hey, at least Olberg didn't go running away this time.
You've made your choice.
Zap. 3 points of damage. Come on, Bob. You got places to be.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Desna, guide my hand.
Yay.
Forwards.
Needs 10, rolls the 1. There we go. So, pain in the ass spiders everywhere. Your dust, sell that right away. Junk. So much junk. Almost done in here. friend.
Watch out for trouble.
Look, more spiders.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Reflex saves are gonna prevent a lot of damage being done. Oh, we don't have any swarms. Bone shatter. Of course it made it save, didn't I? Of course it did. Fortitude save. It needed to roll a 10, roll a 17. And we don't have death from above from this far away for some reason. Seen foreign posts from them asking about this exact same thing about these spiders, immunity to sneak and 20% concealment. And Owlcat doesn't read Steam, so I'll just say that. Pretty sure they don't read Steam stuff.
Make your peace. We won't falter.
Until we do. No charging. What was that? The little sound. What was the little sound that was just made? Death from above now. Don't go charging in there though. Happy Wednesday. And Aru, get a little bit closer.
I will resist.
Hey, Box Dirty, welcome to the stream. How have been finding the game? Oh, the game is fine. It's got issues here and there that are annoying, but other than that, it's fine. It's only my 4th run, so it's not like I dislike it or anything. I enjoy the game, I really do. It's got a little, a few little issues here and there, like spiders that are immune to sneak attack damage and have concealment. But no indication when you examine them that either one of those things are, an issue.
The light, take you.
Get a little closer. Feel bad for arachnophobes. Arachnophobes should not play any type of fantasy RPG.
Strike with all your might.
Because spiders are very popular in fantasy stuff for whatever reason. Darren, just get away from there. They're just gonna dodge anything he pretty much does. So, Zapple. If you like exposure therapy, any reason to play some video games is a good reason to make exposure therapy. Hit harder. Hit more often. Good rolls. Around, get out of there if you can.
Prepare yourself.
And 3 concealment rolls failed. 4 concealment rolls failed. With VR, yes. Tarsiar, welcome to the stream. VR spider, what is this? VR immersion therapy with spiders. Yeah, that won't mess people up at all.
Into the fray.
to it!
See, and this is one of the things I miss from Kingmaker is that
Saturday and Sunday,
there's no
June
obstruction
17th and 18th are the
things.
monthly giveaways for June. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching and happy Wednesday. So as I was saying, back in Kingmaker, the game before this one, is you could stop these spiders from getting to your casters by forming a little line with your melee people. You know, classic positioning or denial of territory that you can do in tabletop and all the other fun stuff in Kingmaker. But for some reason they didn't put it in this game. Not sure why, but it's annoying because it's a valid tactic to use. You know, your melee to protect your backline people, but it doesn't work in this game. If they want after your backline people, they're going to get there. Something you have to get used to, but still annoying. The strange decision. I don't know the reasoning behind it.
Desna, guide my hand!
The only thing I can think of really is because they increased the number of possible things in a fight, characters, monsters, that kind of stuff. Because this is kind of an example too. But there's a number of fights where there's lots going on, and if you had the AI had to navigate, or you know, not navigate through stuff because they would be getting blocked all the time, it might cause issues. But I say make a smarter AI. But your own characters can block each other. I don't think they can actually. I think your characters can move through just like they do. Because I can actually... Like, Sela can move right through the wolf, if she wants to.
No glory.
The doorways are an entirely different situation. The doorways in this game are effed up. Oh, they have been from the beginning, they still haven't really fixed them. Doorways are really messed up in this game.
Forwards!
I will see to your demise.
Hey Gray, welcome back. Yeah, I haven't fixed chat. I don't have any reason to. What am I supposed to fix?
So it comes to this.
Good rolls. Doors actually work the way for blocking movement, the way you would expect them to, but the problem is it affects targeting too, and the fact that, and the way what I mean by the doors are kind of really messed up is you can't always see them because of the way they make walls disappear. See the fuzziness of this wall here? It treats doors like that too. So when you're in a dungeon, if you're not looking at the right angle, you don't see the door. And that causes all kinds of issues. So, at least for me, it does.
Make your peace.
Happy Wednesday for a room.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Doesn't want your chat to be having any unwanted offspring because they end up in kill shelters due to overpopulation of chats. Overpopulation of chats. But I thought that's what we wanted.
We won't falter.
Good rolls. Darren, stay there.
You've made your choice.
And of course, another problem too is there's no taunt mechanic in Dungeons and Dragons that I'm aware of. So that you usually have in like MMOs and stuff. Your tanks have a way to get the focus. Taunting the mobs and stuff to make sure they go after the tanks. They don't have that mechanic in any of the Dungeons and Dragons games that I've seen. It's kind of an arbitrary. They go after the lowest armor class that they can get to is typically what they do. But it's weird. Barker, and don't forget to spay or new to your chat. Ugh, it's a lot of work.
I will resist.
Price is right. Ugh. This is Black Dragon Scale scarred deeply with claw marks. Hey, we've seen one of those before. Are we done yet? I think we are. We've been in there. Oh, we missed something. We missed something precious back here. Looks like an arm. Oh, it's a sword. Never mind. Would rather have had an arm. So we are done in here, I believe. Because we already went through there, right? Because this is the. Yeah, we went through there. This is the tomb entrance, or whatever it's supposed to be. That. Then there. So I do believe we're done. Isn't Drew Carey the host of Prices Right now? Does he say the spay? Does he say the same line? Spay and neuter your cat, your pets, whatever. That'd be hilarious if he did. He probably doesn't, though. Okay, so this trip out here, just for this is just to progress the first step on this one. We won't see the results until, what, Chapter 5? Act 5? Sacred Lands, it's a puzzle I don't like. We would actually use an army to explore through here, which is what I should do. Well, I'm thinking about it. You guys. So Gimpy and friends don't have to figure it out. They're trying to catch up to our main army for somewhat reinforcements. They're still doing stuff down here. Got an army to kill right in front of them. Or not. Pursue them. Never let them get away. Kill all the demons. Oh look, water elementals, our favorite things to kill. Especially with fire. And we will wait for them to get closer. Oh look, we got another fireball we can throw. And kill them. Or not. Kill them. Good job. Smack them. Good cleric. Dwarves can't do anything because it's too slow. Hell Knights. I have 80 Hell Knights, so go after them. So close. Oh, get to move again. And Paladins should get them, no problem. Ta-da! So, no damage whatsoever for us, huh? Sucks to be a water elemental. Now watch, we're going to run into nothing but elementals in the DLC later. The Crusaders see a tiny but magnificent mountain lake filled with clear, cold water. Yeah, even demons couldn't disturb its peace and were chased away by powerful water elementals. This remote site is
Hello,
obviously
everyone.
the source of water power.
My name is
Blessed by
Veronica
spirits
and
of the
welcome to
plane of
Gimpy's
water.
Twitch channel.
Energy points.
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. Why are these battles maybe take a break from the game? There's so much time passed, I find it really difficult to go back. See, I like the battles because I feel it's a break in the game itself, because it's different, right? And I don't mind. I like this kind of stuff. So I'm one of the few people who actually doesn't mind. So I think I actually like them. So it feels good to be a gangsta. I don't know, what's that like? Oh shit, wrong button. Get fingers or hands off stuff. Kill the cultist. Evil cultists. Just like that. Cultist more dangerous than the dragon. Well, maybe. Shit. It's a partial, yeah, office space. Yep, yep. Kill the drakes. Hey, look, smite the drakes. Smite them too. Kill them. Awesome. Okay, that got a little worrisome there. We took a little bit of a wounded, but they're all replenished because infirmary. Crusaders discovered the secret lair of the cultists who fed the meat of the prisoners to a pack of evil drakes. The brood of monsters is destroyed. Their eggs, covered with rotten mold, are broken. Daily income increased to 200 finance points. More money for us. Okay, there. So these guys are just exploring up here. I don't want them to explore too far, because you never know when a demon army is going to pop up. And this is the whole point, or choke point. Oh no, that's right. Okay, so we're good there. Those guys are there. Those guys are trying to catch them. Okay, so we're set there. Okay, Gimpy and friends. What's over here that we really want to explore if we can? Nothing really. We have to go back to Dresden and talk to Sela, don't we? Despite the fact she's in our party right now. Enter. Citadel. And look at Sela. Sela seems to be in a good mood. She smiles at you and then scratches the back of her head as if suddenly realizing something. I probably shouldn't have come to you officially like an audience, but this is the only way to catch you these days. As we wandered through the countryside, I wanted to ask, would you like to go shopping with me? No, not really. It's probably not right to distract the Knight Commander with such trifles, but I thought I should drag you out for a walk. We haven't enjoyed a moment's peace since we met. We've either been saving Canabras or marching on Dresden. Besides, I desperately need advice. I'm going to buy a present, and I know nothing about fancy jewelry. What are you buying the present for? For Elan and his bride. After that story at the camp, when Krul stole the ring from us and summoned the demons, Elan and I have both overreacted and said some things we shouldn't have. He apologized to me, but I haven't really apologized to him. I want to buy a ring to replace the one that was stolen, and there's a new jewelry shop in town. It's owned by Sunhammer, the same jeweler who made the first ring. Great idea. I'd love to stretch my legs for a bit. Great. Well, then I'll meet you at the jewelry shop. It's in the east of the city. That it? Oh, nothing to do here. Got a week to kill. Go buy them a circular Cheez-Its and call it a ring. It'd probably be a better idea. Oh, just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's Mrs. Gimpy. She was asking me, she just left to go to her Zumba class or something like that. She called, she goes, can you double check to make sure I turned the stove off? I go, I'm sure it's off. You always turn it off. She goes, yeah, but could you double check? I go, fine. And then as I'm walking to the kitchen, she goes, oh, the class is about to start. And I go, so what do you want me to do? She goes, we'll check the stove, okay? And I'm laughing. And I go, so once I'm done here, and since your class is starting, should I call you? And so they can listen to the ringtone? And she goes, no, don't do that. I go, but everybody will enjoy the music so much. She goes, no, they won't. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. My ringtone when I call is Slayer. So I'm sure to go really well in her little Zumba class because they don't listen to Slayer when they dance. But it would be funny. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. Anyway, so we are here to do. Oh, we have to go shopping with Sela. Yeah, back to the streets. The shop is Jewelry Artisan. That's all the way over there. Run faster, Gimpy. It's a race. Who's going to hit it first? Espresso or Gimpy? Looks like Espresso's in the lead. They need to have a little mini racing game around the city that you can do just for fun. Just for streaming purposes. Just have a little foot race. And Espresso wins.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
No, it's not.
Go check on the dogs.
After this.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Demise, deceive me. The victorious Knight Commander himself has paid a visit to my shop. Such an honor, such an honor. A dignified dwarf in a luxurious, beautifully adorned garment bows to you before turning to Sela. You're most welcome as well. I am Wade's faithful. It is a pleasure to see so many brave crusaders within these walls. I am Derek Sunhammer, the jeweler. The shop is one of many that I own. Ah, Master Derek himself. I heard the only place one is likely to bump into you is in a royal reception. Not at all. My wares are expensive, not least because I have to buy costly metals and gems and also pay for the security of shops and workshops throughout Mendev and beyond its borders. My prices limit the circle of my clientele, but that doesn't mean I myself shun all those not in the possession of a noble title. He gives you a warm smile. I must say again, I am very glad to see you here. I decided to open a shop here on the front lawn. There are two sides of me, if I can put it that way. I am both a merchant and an artist. For the artist in me, the Crusade is a limitless source of inspiration. In recent years, I have crafted a few delicate items, plant and flower patterns, you know. My current preference is for heavier, larger jewelry, dark metal, expressive gems, and cool colors. Everything that reminds me of steel armor, the calming weight of a shield in your hand, and the clash of weapons. But the merchant in me sees something else in Dresden, a risky but potentially fruitful new market. If you succeed in your noble cause and defeat, or at least push back the demons, the city will thrive, and whoever is first to make a splash here will reap the rewards. Those are my motives, inspiration and greed in equal measure. He makes a helpless gesture. Sela wants to talk to you about something. Get my full attention, Dwarf strokes his beard. It's simple, Master. You might remember that a while ago, Sir Alan of the Houndhearts ordered a ring from you, ? A silvery ring with a blue-green gem. I would like to buy something similar, but I only have this much money. She shows him her coin purse. If what Sela is offering is not enough, I will help. Come on, Gimpy. She is embarrassed. I only invited you along for advice. I can handle the expenses myself. Oh, I will advise you not to reject the commander's help out of hand. With his participation, I can offer you something truly special that fits your description perfectly. A ring with a blue-green gem, just as you described. This is one of my latest creations, and I'm very proud of it. Alas, your own funds, my dear, are only enough for my plainest ring, and the gem in it is not the right color. Add 1,000 coins. We need the very best. She sends you a grateful look. Master Derek lowers his head and respectfully retrieves a box from the bag on his belt, opening it to reveal an exquisite ring with a glittering blue-green jewel. He lets the light play on the gem's facets, then places the box in Sela's hand. This is a special item, and I'm glad to see it here. I'm glad to see it to go to someone as worthy as yourself. For how could the commander's friend be anything but? Maybe it'll bring good fortune to its owner. Now, if you excuse me, I don't usually make sales in my own shops. I have golems for that. Besides, I prefer spending my time at the workbench, not behind a counter. But I was glad to serve you, Commander, and your valiant companion. All the best. We're done? Oh, he's walking away slowly enough. Well, that was done. She stows the ring box. Come with me to the barracks to give the ring to Elan, will you? After that, we can go to the tavern and have a few drinks. Are you happy with what you bought? Well, yes. The truth is, I just needed a reason to talk to him and show that I want us to patch things up. I'm not great at this friendship stuff, but I'm trying. Let's go. You're trying to implement a minigame like that, the ground would accidentally have concealment and your characters would fall through. Shh. My only dealings with Truly were back when I used to steal stuff. Dresden is a nice little town, and since we got here, it's really transformed. It looks better than ever. I don't care what anybody says. I like the life in the Crusade. So many different people, and everyone has been taught so fast. And I go to pray the Sword of Valor, blah, blah, blah. Sela, you've come a long way. Now you're exactly where you need to be, or something. Fortress walls won't protect us from against flying demons, of course, but still, I can't help breathing a little easier. Something, something. too fast. Okay. Okay, Elan of the Houndheart. Sela, Knight Commander. He seems a little discomfited. Good to see you. Not this again. Well, to avoid a drawn-out conversation, I'll just get to the point. I got a gift. It's, well, a ring to replace the one Curl stole. Oh, Sela, thank you so much, but you shouldn't have. I already apologized to you for how I behaved back at the camp, and I'll say it again. I don't blame you for anything. We fought shoulder to shoulder here in Dresden. Can't we just let bygones be bygones? Sure we can, but take the present. Your wedding is right around the corner. She puts the ring in his hand. You still distrust me and the power I've been granted, Elan. And I endures your look and answers smoothly. Yes, Commander, I still have my doubts. I'm just a warrior. I have faith in the gods' will, but I'm used to relying on the things I can understand, things I know, and on a sword, a prayer passed down through the generations. Don't take it as a sign of disrespect. It would be more disrespectful to lie to your face. Did you know we found Jana's... After she ran off, she was taken prisoner by demons. So I heard, and I'm not surprised. She didn't let us down. She let herself down, too. When is the long-awaited wedding? It's very soon. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It would be a tremendous honor if you would come to my wedding. We're going to hold it not far from the walls of Dresden, to the east, toward the river. Sela's already been invited. Now I'm asking you. You showed so much kindness to me when you helped me look for that ill-fated ring. I simply must repay you somehow. Besides, Kiana would simply love to meet you, and I can't deny her anything. This is great. So you'll go, Gimpy, and we'll have so much fun. You're worried about holding the wedding outside the city walls. We chose a place that is still within range of the holy power of the Sword of Valor. My fellow Houndhearts will be there, and Kiana and her friends know how to handle themselves. Of course, the location is not entirely risk-free. Nowhere in the world is, but it's as protected as it can be, and the territory has been much calmer since your victory. I'll be there. Thank you, Commander, and you, Sela, for the gift. So long, my friend. She turns to you. Thank you for coming for a walk with me. It's nice to take a breather between fights sometimes. I hope we have a good time at the wedding. All these battles and divine powers, we need to make sure we don't lose touch with ordinary life. Dum dum dum. Yes, go see them get wed and eat all their cake.
There are many roads to success.
Oh, look, book. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is... How do we get out of here? This way? Outside. Okay. And steal some of the silverware. I don't think it's that kind of a wedding, but okay. Anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, take a quick break. What the hell is that noise from? It's just stuff. Anyway, gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.